So 2, 7, 22. So today what we're really doing is we're really going to be solving a system of a 2 by 2 linear equations. Ooh, fancy words, but I'll explain what the words mean. Okay, so write that down. When you get to college, the hardest thing about college, when you take a math class, is they're going to use a lot of math words. I know, right? So, I mean, at this point in time, I'm the only one who's really proficient at, I'm a dual language guy, right? Math and English, right? But I'm working on my Spanish, yeah. So, system means two or more. So they're working together, okay? So we got a system equation. So we have two equations, right? It is a 2 by 2 because it's got x's and y's, okay? So let's go ahead first and just graph these two. So we're going to graph them. To me, this is one way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and graph start it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use different colors. I like colors. Y-intercept of 5. It has an invisible number. Okay, am I going too fast? Can we slow down for a second? Yes, slow down for a second. Y-intercept of 5. I'm going to go down 2 over 1. Right? Okay. Equation 2. Oh, I'll grab that one in blue. I like colors. I have some invisible numbers. 1 over 1x, right? I'm going to start at -1 as a y-intercept. I'm going to go up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, okay? And then the graph is not the answer, but the point is. The graph is not the answer. The answer is the point of intersection. The graph is only the way we get there. My answer is the point 2, 1. That's my answer, okay? Yeah, graphing is not the best way to do it. It shows, it's a good visual, like, hey, yeah, the answer's there, I see that. But it's not the best system because sometimes they might not intersect exactly on the grid. Does that make sense? So having another method is better. So let's look at example 2, and I'm going to be able to show you what I mean. Let me look at example 2, okay? So example 2, if I want to graph this system, then I need to, equation 1, 2x minus 3y equals 3, and equation 2, x plus 2y equals 5. There's a much faster way to do this, but I want to show the graphing one anyway to prove my point, okay? So, as you graph these, I'm going to solve for y. So this is y equals, okay? So I want to solve for y, so it says y equals. So I like to write them side by side. I wrote them side by side because it gives me room to work, okay? So equation 1, equation 2, I put them side by side because I need work space. So I want to solve for y because I really want my y equals mx plus b. Okay, that's what I want because I can graph it. Slope, y-intercept, okay? Still looking for a photo away, aren't you, Giselle? Good. So here's y. Here are all the numbers around y. Here's y. Let's get rid of these numbers, right? So we're going to go minus 2x, minus 2x. Okay, solve for y. So we'll go minus 2x, minus 2x. I'll have a negative 3y equals a negative 2x plus 3. You can't add those. You can't add those because they're different, right? That's next. That's number. Divide by negative 3. Everything. And a y equals a positive 2/3 x minus 1. And I'll slow down. Slow down for a second. Yes?
So is that the first line?
Yeah, that's the first line, which we can graph, right? Yes. So I can start at -1. want to graph up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, down 2, back 3. So here's my first line. My second line, I need to graph my second line so I can find out where they intercept. So my second line, I'll solve for y also. So I'll go, so I need to y by itself. So I'm going to go minus x, minus x. I'll have a 2y equals a negative x plus 5. You can't add those because, they're different. That's an x and that's a constant. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2, everything, right? So I'm going to divide by 2. And I get a y equals a negative 1/2 x plus 2.5, right? Graph that in blue, okay? Now, right off the bat, I think you're already seeing why this is the hard way to do it. You agree? Yeah. This is, and I'm going to start at 2.5, so I have to estimate 2.5. And then I'm going to go down 1 over 2, down 1, 2. So this is really the hard way to do it. Graphing it is not the easy way. It's the elimination method that's easier. So I'm going to start at 2.5. It's about there. Slope down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. And it looks like we're intersecting possibly right about there. Okay? So it's kind of hard to tell exactly where it is, isn't it? So I'm going to estimate, I think, question mark, question mark, question mark. I think the answer is at about, maybe 3.2. I'm just guessing. What do you think? 3.2, 3.5, maybe 3.5, comma, and maybe, I don't know, maybe 1. I don't know. So I want to make 2 points on this. Okay, 2 important points. 3. Let's make 3. Graphing's kind of tedious, isn't it? If our goal is just to find this, graphing's the hard one.
Wait, 1. Is it? 3.5.
Oh, that's a decimal. Yeah, I'm getting sloppy this morning. Thank you. 3.5. 3.5. There we go. So second one is tedious. You guys agree? Graph. 2. Second thing is it's not accurate. I don't know if that's exactly the answer, right? And the third point I want to make is what happens if these numbers are so ugly that you can't graph them, right? So if we want the exact answer, graphing is not the way to go, okay? Well, how about the elimination method? So turn the page. Am I going too fast? Okay, I'll wait for you, okay? I like the colors, by the way. All you guys and girls using colors makes me happy. Color's the way to go, I think. Makes your nose pretty. It looks like yours is. So again, graphing's not the best way because you got 3.1, I got 3.51, and so who's right? If we did the math, we'll get the exact answer. Okay?
Let me just take a picture of it because.
Sure. Yeah. Got it? Did you get a worksheet?
Yeah. Yes, I think it's that sheet on my paper. Thank you.
You bet. Okay, now turn the page, right? Now, it is so much better to do it by elimination, okay? So, we know that our goal is to find out where they intersect, right? So instead of graphing it, let's just eliminate. In fact, it's called elimination. It's an easy one. Why is this one easy?
The numbers.
The y's will cancel. I mean, I made an easy problem. Now this one, not so easy. Agree?
Yes.
But if I add 3 down, what happens to the y's?
They're gone.
So this is purposefully done to make you have your first question as an easy one, right? So if I add straight down, the y's cancel. Hopefully everybody sees that. Elimination, if I add straight down, the y's cancel. So I add straight down, I get a 3x. Y's cancel, y and negative y cancels equals 6, right? Just like the one we did in our workbook, right? Divide by 3, divide by 3. X equals 2. Now, we know that the answer is a point 2 something, right? So to get the corresponding y value, we'll put our 2 either into equation 1 or equation 2. It does not matter. You have an x value. I'll put it in equation 1 this time. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to put it into equation 1, which is a 2x plus y equals 5, right? I'll replace x with 2. So I'm going to put my 2 right in here. So I'll rewrite this as a 2 times 2 plus y equals 5, right? So replace x with 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 4 minus 4, right? Okay, there's my answer. Okay, slide it up. Am I going too fast? Or okay? Okay, now, number 4. If we're going to eliminate them, we have to make them opposite. So don't write this down. Just watch. Just watch, okay? I can either, there's 2 ways to do this. I can multiply this one by negative 2. How would that help? Would these two cancel? Or, and there's no wrong answer to this. That's probably the way I would do it, because that's the easy way. Or I can do this. Multiply this one by 2 and this one by 3. How does that help?
Makes a lot of sense.
It does, doesn't it? Because you have a negative 6y and a positive 6y. You see that? Both of those will work. Probably the first way I did was the easier way. You agree? Probably, right? So it doesn't have to be either way. I'm probably going to go with multiplying by negative 2 to cancel the x's, okay? So I'm going to multiply. I want them to eliminate. So if I multiply the second equation by negative 2, I'm going to rewrite both equations. 2x minus 3y equals 3. And now I need a negative 2x, a negative 4y equals negative 10. And they will eliminate now, won't they? So the trick is to make them opposites. Either the x's or the y's, make them opposites, and then when I add them, something should eliminate, okay? X's are gone. I get a negative 7y equals negative 7, right? Divide by negative 7, divide by negative 7. Y is a positive 1. So we have half our answer. Our answer is something 1. How do we find the corresponding x value? We plug it into either equation 1 or equation 2. Which one do you like?
The second one.
Okay, you want the second one? Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this second equation. I'm going to rewrite my x plus 2y equals 5. I'm going to take my 1. I'm going to put it right there. So I substitute 1 in for y into the second equation. Right? X plus 2 equals 5, right? Minus 2 minus 2. X is 3. So I can put my 3 up here into my answer, okay? All right. So what do you think? Now, I want to answer one last question. One last question, okay? Okay, now. One last question, okay? Yeah, what's that? Okay, now, one last question. I want you to just watch, okay? If I had something like this. Okay? I'm going to answer. Who asked this question? I'm going to answer this question. It's a good question. Take a look. I just made this up, okay? What's going to happen?
They're going to cancel out each other.
Everything does, right? No x, no y. So it's a trick question. Either, oh, where's my other ruler? There they are. Either these two are parallel or they're the same line, right? So if I do this, x's are gone. Y's are gone, and I get 0 equals 13. 0 doesn't equal 13.
So they're parallel.
Yes, they're parallel because there's no solution. Now, if I done this on purpose, what would I get?
The same line.
Same line. You can see it's the same line, can't you? And so it'd be all real numbers or x times. Okay, you see how that works? Because if the x's are gone and the y's are gone, it's one of the two. They're either parallel or the same line. Okay, so homework for tonight, and I've got a worksheet on this. So let me stop this and put my, and I'll pass this out in a second. So here's what we're gonna do.